The marriage of Chao Phon and Jiang. Thon in feudal Vietnam is reimagined through classical Renaissance brushwork. Inspired by Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael. Defined by chiaroscuro lighting, tri-layer composition, classical anatomy, and linear perspective.
Phon was born in Lam Jiang in 120, intelligent, fair-featured, and beautiful. At 14, he was already attending the district school, so wealthy families in the region vied to marry their daughters to him. But he was picky and hard to please, often going against his father's wishes. His father, Trong Hong, 60 years old, had only one son and spoiled him greatly, unwilling to deny him anything. Formerly in Dong Village, there was the Fan family, who taught children in a market town. They moved the entire family to rent a house near Phon's. Mr. Phan had a daughter named Jiang Than, the same age as Phon, around 8 or 9 at the time. The two children were innocent, playing together every day. Later, Jiang Than followed her father to another place. For 5 or 6 years, there was no news. One day, Phon was walking through an alley and saw an exceptionally beautiful girl, followed by a child servant. He didn't dare look directly, only glanced. She squinted as if to say something, then held back. He looked carefully. It was Jiang Than. He was both startled and overjoyed. They stood frozen, staring at each other without saying a word. After a while, they parted ways, reluctant to separate. Phon intentionally dropped a red scarf as he walked away. The child servant picked it up and gave it to Jiang Than. She pulled out her own scarf, handed it to the servant, and said,
"Cao the scholar is no stranger. Don't keep things he drops. Go and return the scarf to him."
The servant girl ran after and returned the scarf to Phon. Holding her scarf, he was overjoyed. He returned home and told his mother, asking her to arrange a matchmaker for Jiang Than. His mother said,
"Her family doesn't even have a thatched hut to shelter from rain and sun, always drifting around. Why would you want to marry into that?"
He told her it was his own wish, and whatever happened in the future, he would accept without regret. His mother hesitated, discussed with his father. His father firmly refused. Phon became depressed, stopped eating. His mother, afraid, said to his father,
"Though the fans are poor, they're scholars, not lowly folks. Let me go see the girl. If she's suitable, we proceed. If not, what harm?"
He agreed. She used the excuse of returning offerings at the Black Emperor Temple to stop by the fan house. Seeing the girl's beautiful face, she was delighted, then brought silk and money to offer and expressed her intention. Mr. Fan was modest at first, but then accepted. She returned and told them. Only then did Phon smile and eat as before. The following year, they chose an auspicious day to bring Jiang Than home. The couple were affectionate and joyful. However, Jiang Than was quick to anger. At the slightest thing, she turned cold, treated him like a stranger, yelled constantly. Phon endured it all out of love. His parents heard rumors, became displeased, and scolded him. Jiang Than, knowing this, was furious and insulted her husband even more. If he answered back slightly, she grew more enraged, beat him, and chased him from the room, slamming the door shut. Pitifully, Phon stood curled outside, not daring to knock, squatting under the eaves, hugging his knees to sleep. From then on, she treated him like an enemy. At first, kneeling to make peace still worked, but eventually even that failed. His misery worsened. The parents tried to intervene, reproaching her gently. She waved her arms and stomped about wildly. Eventually they became angry and drove her back to her parents' house. Mr. Phan was both ashamed and afraid, sent someone to plead, but Trong Hong refused. More than a year later, Phon encountered his father-in-law on the road, who pulled him home, apologized, and told his daughter to dress up and greet him. Husband and wife met again with sorrow. Mr. Phan treated him warmly, kept him to stay overnight, arranged the couple to sleep together. Phone returned home the next day, saying nothing to his parents. From then on, he secretly spent nights at his in-laws every few days. Eventually, Mr. Fan came to meet Trong Hong and confessed. They agreed to split the household for the couple, who then lived separately with a maid serving them.